I'm gonna say for 2020, you ain't gonna catch me in no Supreme.
Whoa! Hey, be careful with that statement. Be careful with that statement. All right, guys. So 2020, man. You know, big year for fashion. Everybody's, you know, trying to see what's to rock.
Big decade, Richie.
We gotta talk about 5 brands to avoid in 2020.
Okay.
Actually, 6 brands. I want to bring these up.
Okay.
You let me know. Should you rock them right now, or
we staying away?
Just avoid them.
Stay away.
Brain, baby.
We gonna hurt some feelings.
All right. So number 1. There's a lot of people saying this on YouTube too.
Okay.
Stay away from Bape or no? A bathing ape. I say hot, classic, here to stay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Agreed.
Even if they're one of those brands where they don't need to innovate. They don't need to innovate.
Straight up.
Yeah.
It's just
Timeless.
Timeless.
I'm gonna have to say this. Agree with you, Rich. I'm gonna say bang on my chest, boy.
What's up? Banging on my chest.
Oh,
Bang on my chest. Remember when he was going crazy?
Yeah,
He was.
I didn't like it. I didn't vouch it because I was actually willing to, you know, step up to a big dude and everything. But I like what he stands for because it's such a timeless.
What do you stand for?
I don't know. He was just real down for the brand, you know? He's just down for the brand. And he was just rocking Bape like crazy. What was his name? YN Bape?
YN Bape.
Yeah,
YN Bape.
Bape.
Okay, so you
Man.
like that time.
I like that.
Okay,
I like
okay.
That.
I'm gonna go with fire. I'm gonna go with fire. Look, when it comes to camouflage in the streetwear world, you think of Bape.
Yeah,
You don't
yeah.
think of no army fatigue
Ding,
camo.
ding,
Yeah.
That's like the oh, that looks like Bape. Oh, that
Yeah,
doesn't
you
look
hear
like
that a
that's
lot. You hear that a lot.
That's
That
your
duck
like
camo.
standard right
Especially
there.
when it's colored camo. The
Yes.
fact that it can
Look.
be colored and still think it's Bape.
No brand is gonna be able to mimic that and not be called out for. And I like that they have some really dope collaborations.
Yeah.
Shout out to I think I saw Metro Boomin and
did.
The Weeknd.
The Weeknd.
That's a
Yeah.
huge collaboration.
They just did the
too, I
Big
think.
Sean
That's a huge
one.
collaboration.
So yeah.
Yeah, so
You know
I
what
mess
it
with
is
them.
about them that I like them a lot? They were one time up there with Supreme as far as hype.
Oh,
Right?
100%.
I'm telling you, right?
100%.
But
Sure.
Supreme had this connotation where they're like, oh, it's supposed to be exclusive only, to a point where too much of a good thing is a bad thing, to where Bape is like, it was always accessible just if you wanted to pay the price for it. Everybody always knew it was just
That's
always
true.
accessible.
I feel like they had a good balance between being exclusive, having a little cockiness, because you know they had the security in front of the Soho store. You know that was kind of cool
For sure.
but still maintaining like a welcoming brand.
Yep.
Yeah.
A lot of people are saying Bape right now. There's the Bape heads. You know they love the
Bape heads.
what it stood for, the essence of the brand,
Yeah.
Nego and everything.
Yep.
You know back in the day.
Yes, sir.
And then there's like the shark heads, where like it's more like you're just wearing it to, you know what I mean? The
I
hypebeast kids.
pictured
That,
two completely different groups right when you said
That's
them.
exactly what I pictured.
I
so
pictured two different
that's what they're like. It's kind of hard to like say right now.
For
you
sure.
know what I mean?
For sure.
I'm avoiding new Bape pieces. I'm away
Exactly
from
the
the Bape.
point.
Since
The new
Nego,
ones,
Since
okay.
Nego left, Bape's not the same in my opinion.
Oh, I knew that line would come up. It's not like a fashion brand, you know. And I think the people that are saying to avoid it in 2020 are talking about fashion. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? We do it because of the hype. and
For
that's
sure.
what
I'll
it is.
always love Bape, but I just think the new stuff that they're doing isn't working.
Different.
for
You
me.
think
They
it's
have
just
a
not
lot
different?
of hit or miss. A lot
Yeah,
of hit or
for me.
miss.
I think when you say it, remind. Oh, go ahead.
You know what I love about Bape? I love that people who are true to the brand are still rocking with it. And I think for me, that's what I appreciate about it so much. People that are like, before Nego sold it. That's what I feel
And I'm
like.
still rocking with it too. Like I still
You
have
ain't
some
feeling
Bape
the
pieces.
MCM collab?
I didn't like it.
No.
like
You like that?
Fire.
Too? You like that?
Ah,
That was
I don't like
fire.
MCM though. So
Fire.
All right, Bape, man, we are, you know, some mixed emotion. A lot of
Yeah.
people have their opinion on
For
Bape,
sure,
but
for sure.
I would say here to stay. Let
to
us know
stay.
what you guys think. All right, so moving right along, man, we got started from Virgil in 2012. You guys know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Off-White.
Oh, yeah.
Off-White. Void this in 2020 or rock it. Is it the hot thing right now?
I'm gonna say off. Why is off that?
Okay.
We off that, man.
We're off that.
You know the crazy thing about it is that I just don't understand when people are spending so much money on it, right? But then nowadays you can't even tell that there's like high grade fakes out there.
Yeah.
So like people are questioning if what you're wearing is even real or not.
So you're saying it's not even worth buying because
Yeah.
people are going to question if it's real.
Exactly.
So what's the point? So
I'm
what's the
gonna
point?
have to say
That's
go off
like,
that.
yeah.
I kind of got to disagree with that. I'm gonna say it's hot because of that reason. Is the fact that like people are willing to buy the fakes. and rock
Imitation.
it.
Imitation is the
Because they want to be in
Best form of
trendy.
flattery.
Yeah.
I know what you were trying to say though, man.
That young Confucius over here, okay?
It's kind of like Supreme in a way, right? Like the whole when we went to Shanghai, we visited that clearly fake Supreme store, and everyone knows it's fake. They're like,
They're
you know what?
still
No,
willing to buy it.
I mess with it.
Yeah, I see what you
Dang.
guys are saying, but regardless of all that, I think the brand's super whack.
Well, I mean,
Yes.
for
Like,
sure, for
I've
sure.
never been into it.
I don't think I've owned one off-white piece in my life.
With
Yeah.
you. Never.
expensive.
Unless it's Nike. If you don't got
Yeah.
the Nike
I feel you.
stamp
I
on it,
feel you.
and I don't think a brand is hot if it can't even stand on its
and
own.
if it relies on collabs.
Yeah, if it relies on a collab, like you can't say a brand. I would say avoid. I mean, average price for a sweatshirt $600.
That's the exact reason
Yeah.
I'm saying nah.
You say no?
Nah, just for that reason, especially because they rely on collabs.
Yeah.
Their price points are way too high, and you're paying for an X symbol on the back.
Yeah,
That
I
looks
just,
like a construction
Come
zone.
on.
it has
Not
like
that
it has
great. It's not that great.
designer-esque prices without like that culture behind it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and
I
it's
feel
like
you, I
quality
feel you.
even
That's
that
a good
nice.
point.
I've never even felt
They,
it.
I looked them up. They try to say they're from Italy. You know what I'm from
But
Italy.
I mean, I get where Tan's
I know-
coming from
I
as
know
far
Italian
as
made.
like, I'm sorry?
I was saying I know Italian made.
Had to get that one
Yeah,
on
yeah, go ahead.
camera. I get where Tan's coming from, but it's almost like, yes, there's fakes out there, but if you're gonna drop $600, $400 on a top, on just a single top, are you wearing it for yourself or just to be seen in it?
To be seen in it.
Then get a fake one. I guess.
All right, so 2020, man. I think Off-White
Gotta go.
gotta go unless it's the collab. That's all right.
I don't even know
But
how the
only
brand
Nike,
got
though.
hot.
All right, next up. I know a lot of people have some emotions about this brand.
What is it?
Antisocial Social Club.
Oh yeah.
I ain't gonna write this down. I ain't gonna write this down.
Okay, go ahead.
Tell you how I'm gonna drop the pen right now. This is the last time I'll mention this brand again. We deading it 2020.
Well,
Deading it right now. It's done. I don't want to hear about Antisocial Social Club no more. I don't even understand what they stand for. I don't like the collabs.
This is
'cause they
the
look the same as
definitive,
everything.
you're saying, moment where we cannot bring this brand up
Look,
anymore.
I'm respectfully saying, you're done. It's over. I'm sorry. I just don't understand the brand. I don't understand what's hot about it. It's been overdone too many times to the point where it's just like, I don't know. They got food companies doing it. They got just-
Anti-diet,
Yes.
diet club.
You know, like
Yes.
I didn't like the whole not shipping your stuff out.
Yes, that's one.
Like
big
that
point.
that was like, you're not really for the people that are
Exactly.
supporting
The owner
your-
being rude about it.
Was he?
Oh,
From what
yeah.
I've heard too.
That's what
I heard there was like
community.
hashtag
Rude.
movements. Where's my hoodie movement?
rude.
I heard there was like a hashtag movement where it was like, where's my hoodie? Like that's what they were just spamming.
You
them with.
can't be that hot and not have respect for your buyers.
That's what I'm
Especially
saying.
'cause
That's
they
that's
made
what I'm
it.
saying.
They
That's
made
what I'm saying.
It's like
Yeah.
one thing where, okay, I don't get it. People are buying into. People buy into a lot of dumb stuff, I believe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But the fact that people are buying into it and you're not respecting your customers enough to send them out,
But on the contrary, did that even make it hotter?
I think it did.
It's like that girl that's
Reverse
mean to
marketing?
You. That girl that's
That
mean
leaves
to
you
you.
on
You know
red.
what I mean? You
That
want
leaves
her
you
to
on
do a little
red.
bit more.
Oh, yeah.
I think it
that's
made
that
it
Tia
hotter.
Tamara effect.
I think it made it hotter at first, but then it was delayed like
Too
two
long.
years.
Okay,
for 2
okay,
years. So it's
yeah.
like every batch was delayed, so it just got old.
Okay,
You get what I'm
That's a
saying?
good point, yeah.
Like
you
it
gotta
got
have a-
hyped and then they ruined it.
Okay, okay.
Can we
Go ahead, Brandon.
can we get a moment of silence?
You're gonna say yes.
Rest in peace.
Dang.
2020 antisocial social. It's not gonna work this year.
It
They
does
just
though.
did a collaboration with Ed Hardy, though.
Who?
Keyword.
I'm just saying.
Keyword
Hardy?
Ed Hardy though.
Same. I think we all agree.
Yeah, we know. We should all agree
Antisocial
that.
is
Bye.
Bye.
I thought it's been done.
moment of
All
silence.
right, man. Antisocial social club.
Sorry.
All right, so the next brand, man, this one right here, obviously a special place in my heart for the channel and what we always talk about and whatnot. We got Fear of God.
Ooh.
Crazy. 2020. Is this the brand still? I would say stay.
Stay.
I'm with ya, buddy.
I think they've earned the right. I think they've earned the right where you can't even say they're out the door. Like
No,
they,
no.
they are the standard when it comes to cut and sew.
My goodness.
For
Whether
sure.
regardless of the price, I'm not saying buy it. I'm not saying buy them.
Okay.
I'm saying the look and what they stand for. They've
Execution.
They're solidified. They're solidified.
Yeah, for sure. For
And
sure.
there was a moment, I would say maybe a year ago, where you're a little like, what's going on?
Until
The Nike
the
stuff.
Nike stuff.
Yeah,
Agreed.
so
Look,
I'm
I'm gonna say this. Jerry, he plays chess, not checkers. Okay.
I like that. I like that.
Even though you may think he's falling off, he gonna hit you with that Nike Fear of God 1.
And you're gonna love it.
And you're gonna love it. You know what I'm saying? So I think there's gonna be more to come with Fear of God and Nike. I think kind of like Virgil, he gonna
So
still
Jerry
be
get a
a.
pass for collaborating with
No, I'm saying.
Oh, Virgil get the pass too for
No,
collabing with.
Virgil's clothing does not. There's a way larger gap between
Okay,
Virgil,
yeah.
Off-White,
You're
and
saying-
then Nike.
Nike.
You're saying
Like
Fear of God made their staple like it's actually a prominent
On its
good
own.
brand.
Fear of
on
God
its
and the
own.
Nike
Okay.
collab kind of looks like regular Fear of God in my opinion.
Touche.
I think that's like
Touche.
yeah.
Yep.
Nike made Off-White hot. Off-White didn't make Nike hot. But Fear of God made the whole
Speaking
Nike stuff
facts
hot.
today, Richie.
Yeah. I like
Put my hand down for that.
Yeah.
I like your opinion.
You were so passionate about that.
I'm no Jerry boy. Don't.
no,
I
but you
see
got-
sometimes comments. Don't
but
call me
you
no Jerry
gotta-
boy. I'm the one that did the cheaper alternative to all the Fear of God.
Yeah.
I'm the one that got the dirty look from Jerry. So I'm just saying. I
He's
support.
But you gotta show
one.
respect.
I
though.
gotta show
You
respect.
gotta show respect, man.
You
Yeah,
know.
I think Fear of God when it comes to quality, hands down. Love it, love it, love it. I just can't afford it.
But you can afford this.
I don't think it's ever.
What's
oh,
that?
it's on essentials.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
afford that.
I think
shit.
Fear of God. Fear of God ain't going nowhere.
What about essentials?
No, no,
though?
no.
They made that for you then.
Yeah.
True.
I like.
And I have a couple essentials pieces, but Fear
sure.
of God
Cool.
is the ish, and it's never gonna stop.
I dig it. I love, the brand and everything. When he had the little cutoff flannels, I thought it looked fly. The little trucker look and everything.
The
So,
baseball.
but
Remember
more
the
drip,
baseball
drip.
jerseys?
Yeah, I like
Kill.
it.
He brought back.
That's
I
still
know,
really
I remember
cute.
Nipsey collab.
Hey,
I don't know,
remember the
you
vintage?
tried
The
to get me to a
vintage
soft
tees?
spot right there. But I'm about to say cheaper alternatives, man. Just like you said. I'm gonna use that word cheaper alternatives
hurt.
because look,
That hurt.
look, so many mimics out there, and I know that he hates it.
So
He can't
many
stand
brands,
it.
so many brands.
But you can get the look down nowadays without spending the price.
But people like the quality,
Johnny,
though.
with that being said, he hates it. Can I get your guys' opinion on these brand owners clapping back at their commenters? Yeah, have you seen that? Have you
Yeah,
heard about
for
that?
sure, for sure.
Like there's a lot of owners coming back. Should you keep that separation or should you clap back at all the trolls and people in
Let
the
your
comments?
product speak for itself.
Because Jerry, he's in the comments.
And I think that it's because he's so passionate about it. You know what I mean?
That's a
And I
good
don't
point.
blame him. However, let your product speak for itself.
Okay,
If you
okay.
that strongly about your product, stand by it.
I'm
You
not
don't
gonna
gotta
lie,
say
it's
a word.
hard though. It's hard. Even
Yeah,
us with the
trust
Richie Le
me,
collect,
it's
it's hard.
Come on.
After a
All
while,
those
they're
narratives.
pushing buttons. They're pushing buttons.
Well, you
Yeah.
guys are more directly kind of in his shoes. So how do you guys feel about it?
I'm gonna say it's okay.
So you jumping
Sometimes
in.
you gotta let out a little steam.
Why?
Because sometimes the consumer is wrong.
So the customer ain't always right.
Exactly.
No,
okay?
I hate if you. I hate if you do one reply back and then they got another
And then
smart.
they
ass.
expect- and they
When you
expect
go back
another
and
one.
forth, that's too much.
My
But-
thing is this. Just hit the customer service email.
Ah,
All right.
let's do this privately.
Yeah.
They should just respect that you guys put the time in to make the product. Like
For
they're
sure.
not understanding the behind the scenes thing.
the full
There's
process.
more
I
that
think-
goes into it.
I think like clothing and like since more people are getting into producing clothing, I feel like people are treating it like music. Everybody has an opinion
It's
on
an
music.
art.
They don't care
It's an art.
what the
Wow.
process was. They
Yep.
just have an opinion. They don't care. They just see the
and they
product.
want
The
it
value's
now.
almost lost.
Yeah, and now it's just like clothing too. Everybody's gonna have an opinion, so it's like whatever.
Right.
Next up, we got the brand that everybody's been talking about for years.
Years.
got?
One of
Man.
the only brands where people will make dedicated videos just for their lookbooks.
I know where we're going.
Supreme.
Oh.
Yep.
Supreme.
Supreme.
Is this the brand you want to rock in 2020,
The creme
or
de
you
la
want to
creme,
stay
huh?
away?
Supreme.
Look. I'm gonna say shaking my head, okay?
Why?
The reason why I'm shaking my head
Shaking
is because they've just been dropping the ball on some of the things that I felt like could just take their brand on a whole nother level.
Like what?
Like,
Like the one, they just messing up all the Nike collaborations, man.
oh,
Oh.
they're all
Oh,
They
bad.
haven't,
been
ex-
doing-
they haven't executed
They've
that
been
in a
doing that
while.
for years.
Really?
Look, they had a chance to really revive SB. They just didn't do it. They did not execute that whole SB collaboration. I don't know about you guys. I did not like that.
You ever thought about like you only bring out the nuclear missiles when you're losing the war? They're actually winning right now, so why would they bring out the big guns?
I feel you. I feel
Because
you.
their products are dope. I think the paisley tee and the varsity jacket.
Paisley tee,
The paisley tee.
The BOGO tee.
BOGO.
The BOGO.
'Cause it's a
BOGO.
BOGO.
Man, talk about the BOGO
Come
now.
on.
Listen. When it comes to Supreme, I know I've had my mixed emotions when it comes to Supreme,
Back to
and
the BOGO.
I've thought about it. I did some self-reflection.
Okay.
People are like, oh, why are you rocking it now? Listen, it's how you rock it.
Oh, no.
Really?
It's
I like
who
that
rocks
statement.
it. It's
I like
it's,
that
it's,
statement.
it's who rocks it.
These kids don't know how to dress, man. They just see the dollar signs. They want to impress their friends. They want to walk out. They want to look cool. It takes the brand, honestly. Like I said earlier, too much of a good thing is a bad thing. Okay, I don't want to be associated with that. I don't want to walk around looking like I'm a rich kid because I'm not.
Can I say one
But-
thing? Can I say one thing?
If you rock it differently than them with some
True.
swag,
True.
with your glasses, and you know
True.
what I mean, that's what's gonna separate you.
Can't sit off the drip, daddy. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Like it's just how you
Perfect,
do it.
perfect.
now.
Yeah,
It's
I
just
feel you.
how you do
Not
it.
just the rich kids. It's like
you gotta take
13-year-olds.
mine, Paddle?
Because I'm copying off of that. Because it's like the 13-year-olds. Oh, me? I say not for me.
I'm exactly like you. I say rock it, but don't rely on Supreme as like your everyday type of outfit. It's like I personally haven't bought a single thing from the 2019 drop. I
feel
wish
you.
I would have hit on the BOGOs, but besides that, didn't really see anything that was catching my eye like it used to a few years ago.
Yeah.
But I say Supreme, you still rock with it, but don't rely on it as your
You gotta be
go-to.
cool first, and then you put
yeah,
that
That's a good
on,
one.
and then it ain't gonna make you cool.
So you gotta have sauce, but you don't get lost in the sauce.
Yeah,
what you're
don't-
saying.
You gotta
Don't
have the. You
rely
gotta
on
be
it.
the hot dog, and then that's the sauce.
and then but then
the sauce don't come before the hot dog.
Yeah,
You gotta be the
yeah.
hot dog, but you can't be a weenie.
you need
okay?
something else with the
You gotta,
bun.
you gotta have the right bun.
Yeah, I was gonna say, where's the
Oh my
bun?
gosh.
I'm saying, where's the bun?
I'm gonna say for 2020, you ain't gonna catch me in no Supreme.
Whoa! Hey, be careful with that statement. Be careful with that statement.
Do we need some-
I had the same
some-
statement, and
yeah.
you see me.
You guys have been doing the shoe shirts. Do we need
Yeah.
some clothing shirts?
Look, man.
You heard it. Hey, Supreme.
Hold him
Tan
to
saying no Supreme for him
Hold
in
him to
2020.
No Supreme.
Heavy statement.
He's the
Mom.
new me. He's
What
the
if you
new
get a
me.
box logo at retail?
I'm reselling that thing.
Okay.
All
That's a
right.
heavy
Pay
statement.
for my next car payment.
There you go.
All right, Supreme. Let's keep it moving. All right, so last but not least, man, you know, with a lot of people are saying designer is a wave in 2020. Designer is a
Okay.
wave. You know, the whole Dior collabs.
Sounds like expensive year.
Yeah,
I was
it's
gonna
an
say.
expensive year.
I can't afford this year.
With that being said, is Gucci worth rocking in 2020? You know, like
Gucci?
Gucci is a staple designer
Gucci.
brand. Let me know, should you avoid this?
Avoid Gucci. Avoid designer in general.
Oh, designer.
Save your money.
So if you're saying if Dior had a whole Dior Jordan clothing collab right now,
Too expensive. It's not going to be cheap. Save your money.
Okay.
There's other alternatives out there that
Okay.
are just as good, if not
Okay,
better, in my
okay.
opinion.
Okay.
I'm not a
Interesting.
designer
so
guy.
you probably weren't on the whole Louis Supreme thing, huh?
The only Louis... No. The
Okay.
only Louis Vuitton thing I had was a shoulder bag, and then once shoulder bags were out, I got rid of it.
Hype it up. If you want
Really?
me rocking Gucci in 2020,
We need a little
you gotta
Oh,
hype
yeah.
it up. I'm gonna need you to collaborate with somebody to make it hot, man.
Yeah.
To make it hot.
Who would be your ideal person for them to collab?
Man, I don't know if it was a rumor, but I heard Gucci Man is having a collaboration with Gucci.
That'd be bananas.
That,
Gucci say banana.
Gucci
I heard,
bandana.
I don't know if it's for real or rumors or
Really?
someone's trolling, but just something to where it could be more relatable to just
In a
like the
streetwear
non-
level?
Great, I don't
At a
think
streetwear
so.
level?
man.
That would be probably the
that would-
smartest move that
What?
they
You don't
could
think
make
so?
for
What?
the decade.
I would not see a Gucci Man collab. Yeah, I don't think they would stoop to that level.
Snowman?
Nah, bro. I say, yeah, Gucci is like the #1 brand
Yeah.
I hate for design.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
I thought you were going to say something
That I
else.
hate. Like it's you know what with Supreme I said is how you rock it. With Gucci, it's not even how you rock it.
not
It's like,
possible?
it's not possible. You know, like
feel you.
can't save nobody.
It's loud. It's
You
just
know-
too loud.
Yeah, it is loud. You know what I hate though, Rich? When you go to Vegas and you go to the pool parties, you got a group.
Oh.
You got
Gucci slides.
You got a group of dudes that's rocking their Gucci slides, man.
That's-
The Gucci slides are
Oh, man.
everywhere.
How y'all know which one y'all slippers? All y'all got the same slippers.
Everybody.
I'm saying.
I hate the T-shirt that just says Gucci on the front.
Yeah.
The
Just
everybody
a
has.
plain blank. Just it says Gucci.
Yeah.
Just
Everybody
Gucci.
has it and everybody wants
Or
it.
it's the gold one with the green on it. Or
The
just
bootleg
makes
one, everyone
everything. I
does.
just think it's so loud. Like, what do you like about it? I don't understand what people see in it besides the fact that everyone else is wearing it. And then, you know what? While I'm on this topic,
Go ahead, girl.
people
Sound
always
off.
wear it like head to toe. Or maybe that's just on the shade room. Whatever the case, head to toe drives me crazy. But you get what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
just so loud and obnoxious. And clearly, I don't like it.
But I get it. You know, I get it. It was hot, but I think for 2020, it's just a little bit played out.
There's other routes.
Diversify.
And there just needs to be something different from Gucci.
All right, so wrapping up the Gucci man, we're saying there are better alternatives when it comes to designer.
For sure.
All right, guys, that pretty much wraps it up for the brands to avoid in 2020. It's a pretty interesting year, I would
Oh,
say.
yeah. Oh,
There's
yeah.
not like one go-to brand like there was for the past few years.
It's
I
open
like
lane.
that. I like
or
that,
brand
though.
or go-to look,
Yeah.
you know?
Style. Yeah, there's not even a go-to style.
So many
Hey,
different
oh.
avenues you can test out. Just mess
Yeah.
around with it.
Yeah, mess around with it. They're saying this is like the open year, you know, so everybody's not gonna look like each
Play
other, which is
ball.
cool. All right, guys, let us know down in the comments below what you guys agree on or disagree on. What do you guys think about the brands that we had brought up? Let us know, and make sure you guys are subbed to the channel, like the video, and until next time, we out.
Peace.